What's up, guys? My name's Ari. No Ben today because he was ruining cuts. And welcome back to our first actual video that's not a live stream. Today we're going to talk about some of the trades that we wanted to see. And we're going to start with the first Cardinals trade because I'm a disgusting Cardinals homer. And this trade is the one that sends right-handed pitcher Pablo Lopez to the St. Louis Cardinals. Now Pablo is, I think, going into his 31-year-old season, and he's just a very good number 2 kind of pitcher and that's exactly what the Cardinals need, given the fact that they need someone behind Jack Flaherty. But they would have to give up a bunch of players in this deal, one of them being right-handed pitcher Dakota Hudson. Now, Dakota Hudson has been in the major leagues, if I'm not mistaken, since the 2019 season, and he's never really managed to put the full package together. He's been good at times, he's been bad at times, and the potential has always been there. He's just never managed to do anything that's not the potential, and that is why I think the Cardinals need to deal him, because the Cardinals just need to win a World Series now, and they shouldn't really care about potential. Another guy just pretty much equal to Hudson is right-handed pitcher Jake Woodford. Now, again, Jake Woodford was called up in the COVID 2020 season, but even then, he struggled to, and even since then until now, he struggled to put the package into one good player, though showing good glimpses of talent at some points in his career. The Cardinals will also have to give up some prospect in this deal. The main one being right-handed pitcher, the number 3 in the organization, right-handed pitcher Gordon Graceffo. Now, Gordon Graceffo is just so good. He throws 95 plus on the fastball. Had a really good year last year in the minor leagues. 1.73 ERA for the A-ball team and a 2.93 for the Double-A team. I might have gotten the numbers not exact, but he jumped up from the number 17 prospect in the organization all the way to the number 3. And if the Marlins can develop him, he can really be another Sandy Alcantara. And lastly, but definitely not least, the number 10 prospect in the Cardinals organization, shortstop Jonathan Mejia, the Cardinals' international pick in the 2022 draft. According to MLB Pipeline, his ETA in the majors is 2028, so his ceiling looks really, really good from what we've seen until now, but the Cardinals just don't have the time to wait for him. Next up, another Cardinals trade. This time they're going to trade for Pirates outfielder Bryan Reynolds. Now, Bryan Reynolds is just so good. Ever since being called up a few years ago, all he's done is rake, and the Pirates are just not good, so trading Bryan Reynolds is the only thing that would make sense for them. And the Cardinals need him to replace the hole that Harrison Bader left in the outfield. Now, to get Bryan Reynolds, they would need to trade also a pretty big package. One of them, and the main guy in it is Cardinals outfielder Lars Nootbaar. Now, Lars Nootbaar has, ever since being called up to the majors last year, has either been really, really good or really, really bad. And the Cardinals just don't have the time to wait for him, but Pittsburgh really does. I feel like Pittsburgh really can develop Lars Nootbaar into the good outfielder he should be. The Cardinals just don't have the time to wait for him, in my eyes. Now, apart from Lars Nootbaar, another guy that the Cardinals would need to give up in this deal is right-handed pitcher Andre Pallante. Now, Andre Pallante is a rookie. He had his rookie year last year, and he looks really, really promising. But yet again, he didn't look like a guy that the Cardinals could actually wait for to be elite. And again, the Pirates can really do that because they are a rebuilding team. Same thing for the last guy that the Pirates get in this deal, right-handed pitcher Tink Hence, the number 6 prospect in the Cardinals organization. Tink Hence was drafted, I think, 2 years ago. He's been in the Cardinals organization for a good minute, and Tink Hence is just He just struggles to get to reach higher than A-ball. but he's still the number 6. The potential has always been there with Tink Hence. Just the Pirates are the team that need to unlock it. Now, let's shift away from the Cardinals now. Let's talk about my boy. Where is he? Let me pull him up. Here we go. Let's talk about my boy Rafael Devers. Now, Rafael Devers is, I think, going into his contract year, his last year in his contract, and Rafael Devers is just, according to reports, the Red Sox and Rafael Devers are miles apart, and they're struggling to find a solution for an extension, which is why the Red Sox should trade him. If they do, I think they have 2 teams to trade him to, the first one being the Dodgers. If the Dodgers would want to get him, they would need to trade a bunch of guys, one of them being third base / second / first, number 3 prospect in the Dodgers organization, Miguel Vargas. Now, Miguel Vargas is basically the one-to-one replacement for Devers in Boston. Generational talent. We saw a bit of it in the majors ever since he's been called up, and just a player that the Red Sox could definitely use. Apart from him, they would have to give up their number 8 prospect in the Dodgers organization, outfielder Jose Ramos. Jose Ramos has really been in the Dodgers organization for a long time. He's struggled to make it to the majors, and the Red Sox just have the time to wait for him because they're a tanking team and everyone knows it. Now, apart from him, there would be 2 add-ons that the Dodgers would have to add. The number 15 prospect in the organization, shortstop Jacob Amaya. Again, a solid prospect, MLB ready. The Red Sox could use him. Not much to talk about. Apart from him, also second baseman Yorbi Vivas. Pretty much same thing. MLB ready, and he could definitely be very good for the Red Sox right now. Now, the other team that could potentially trade for Alec Bohm, trade for the Devers, is the Phillies, and as I already said, one main piece that would go to the Red Sox in this deal is third baseman Alec Bohm. Now, Alec Bohm has been like a top 10 prospect in Major League Baseball for like ever, but ever since being called up to the major leagues, he's just been nothing but a big bag of ass. He's not managed to hit. He's shown that he has brick hands at third base. He's had a very tough time in the majors, and it feels like the Red Sox could be the team. I don't know, maybe not unlock his potential. Apart from him, another guy pretty much the same story is first baseman rookie phenom Derek Hall. Now, Derek Hall, we've only seen a small sample size from Derek Hall in the major leagues, but in the majors he's done very well. He's shown the talent, and the Red Sox are a tanking team. They can use him. The last guy is another guy, pretty much the same deal. Right-handed reliever Andrew Bellotti. In 6 games, like a 1.03 ERA, but only in 6 appearances. A rookie. The Red Sox can utilize him. They're good with relievers. And feels like this is a good package. Now, the last trade that we're going to talk about for today's video is a deal that would send right-handed reliever Joan Duran to the New York Yankees. The Yankees kind of need a closer ever since Aroldis Chapman decided to be bad. And Joan Duran had just a phenomenal rookie season last year. He touches like 103, as you guys can see in the video. And he's got a filthy splitter. I know how to throw a splitter. I can tell you that if you throw it right, it's disgusting. And the Yankees could really use him. But they would have to give up a bunch of guys, one of them being existing closer, right-handed pitcher Clay Holmes. Clay Holmes had an all-star year to start the year, but ever since the second half, he's just fallen off a cliff. He's been really inconsistent, and it seems like the Yankees should part ways with him. The Twins can still use him. He can still go back to his first half form, and do that for the Twins. But the Yankees need to win, and the Yankees need a closer, and the Yankees would rather get rid of him. Now, another guy apart from Clay Holmes is right-hander Michael King, who would go in this deal. Now, Michael King had a breakout year last year, a top prospect in the Yankees organization, and I think he'd be really solid for the Twins. And the last guy, again, as you guys can see, a recurring theme, players that are MLB ready now. And this will continue in this theme will continue for the last guy of the trade, catcher Austin Wells. Now, Austin Wells, the number 4 prospect in the New York Yankees organization, just an all-around good prospect, and he could just really work for the Twins that really do have a catcher problem, and Austin Wells would just be a good fit in Minnesota, in my eyes. And I think that would only be the good package for him for Duran, because all the other guys, they're just not enough. So that's gonna be it from me for today. If you enjoyed the video, don't be afraid to hit that good old like button. Please subscribe to us so we can defeat YouTube's annoying algorithm. We'll see you in the next video, the next time. Bye!